Hello everyone and welcome to Daria Draws. I hope everybody had a great holiday season, and I'm starting the new year with painting a very simple composition, but I will show you how to make it just a little more interesting using some of the tricks that I love. A composition doesn't have to necessarily be very complicated or contain a lot of details or objects in order to be interesting to look at and to be dynamic. One orange is just plenty. There are a lot of little details in the leaves and the tangerine itself, so let's just get to the work. I like to map out the drawing and the approximate positioning of every element of the composition. In this case, it is going to be that little branch with the leaves. As you can see, it has a slightly like a diagonal positioning, almost an S shape. So this is what I'm mapping the first, and then putting on the leaves and then the tangerine itself. Even though the tangerine will be the most juicy part of the composition, it is going to be orange. Actual details and the focus will be on the leaves that are in the front, so at the bottom of the canvas, and those will be the most detailed aspects of the painting. By sketching out everything in the same color, I'm kind of putting away extra pressure and extra stress, just because right now I can focus more on the shapes to make each leaf look as realistic as possible and as close to my model as possible, and some values as well, so that when I actually start applying the colors, I would kind of have half of the work done for me. Also, if you have a quite simple composition but you want to make it a little more interesting, play around with the colors. At first, you can see I'm using all warm colors, and even the greens in the leaves are a little bit warmer in tone than they could have been. And the background is also warm as well. Now, if you want to make something a cooler tone, just add that cooler tone to the existing warmer layer, and that will create a very interesting balance, and it will look a lot richer and deeper than if you just put the cold tone straight away. Directional strokes also help to create a little more movement in the composition that may look a little static. So just think of how the space would look like, why certain directions would make more sense than others, and simply apply the strokes. And it may not be such a big trick or such a big deal, especially to the viewer, but adding reflections does help to tie up the whole composition together, especially when you have one or very few objects and the background kind of takes most of the space. It's a great way to really unite the whole painting together and to marry the colors. Sometimes you can do it in a more obvious way like I do. I prefer to leave just very vivid strokes, but you can also blend them in if you'd like. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave it a thumbs up and a comment and subscribe to my channel to stay tuned for more content, and I will see you in the next video.